Hey, what's up? It's your boy Paul Brennan. Let's get into Housewives of Atlanta, season 15, episode 10, y'all. So let's get into this. These crazy heifers. So it's Thanksgiving time, y'all. So they show the ladies, out doing their things, spending time with family and stuff. They show Candy doing her, Thanksgiving, holiday drive, you know, and whatever. Then they show ladies, all the other ladies, doing stuff. They show Kenya with family. Brooklyn meets her grandfather. Kenya's dad in person and stuff, and she goes into line and confession saying, yeah, it's yeah, at least Brooklyn get to meet her grandfather in person because she really didn't get to meet her father, when she was born. I said, girl, you lying through your motherfucking teeth because we got video footage of him there. Stop the lying. I said, the lies that you tell that is so damn pathetic is crazy. Stop lying, Kenya. Like you do so much of that, it's pathetic. And I'm tired of it. But moving on. We move on from there. We move on to Drew. So Drew at home with Ralph. They just talking. Because Ralph planning a dinner for all the ladies. And he wanted to get the men together. The ones who got men. Or they so-called. The ones who got men. And the ones who say they have a man. Get the men together to cook for the ladies before the ladies go off to Portuguese. Yeah, Portuguese. Before they go off to Portuguese. He wanted to do a little dinner for the ladies. So everybody get there, and all that. When when Marlo get there with her date, I want to say what's his name, Scotty. I want to say Scotty. It's Jamaican. I will say it's Scotty if I'm not mistaken. It's Jamaican, like he said. So he get there and stuff like that. Also, Kenya said something about Scotty's sweater that he had on. She might, and I'm like, girl, shut up. I don't got time for this. Candy also said something. Okay, we'll get into that a little bit later. But I said, that went on. A lot of stuff went on during this scene. I'm trying to get through it. Okay, so Marlo. So Sonya asked about the ladies are sitting down chit chatting and whatever. Marlo was asked, how it's been going with Scotty and stuff. And she said it's going good. She like, the date was good. I really liking him, and stuff like that. And Candy was like, I know him. Candy went, I know him. He owns a restaurant and stuff. And Candy was like, I didn't think he was her type because she like people with money. I said, girl, how would you know? Because you like. I said, girl, you like brothers who ain't got no money, who like to use you for money, because that's what you're married to, girl. So how would you know what a rich man look like? Because you ain't met one yet. So moving on. So that happened. Then they asked. I said, so I want to say, was it uh Sheree? I think it was Sheree that asked. One of them asked, Kenya, so where? I think it was Sheree. Sheree asked, so Sheree said, so where your man? Sheree said, so where your boo? She went, he couldn't make it. And Sheree went, for a person that always saying, she sure, I don't so see this man. I went, girl, shut up, Sheree. She like to rent a man. She like to rent a man, girl. She always do. What's the no? What's the take? That's what she do, rid a man like she always do. That's what Kenya do. But you know, Sheree being Sheree and stuff like that. Um, somebody asked, you know, where's is Sheree where Montel? She said he's sick, so he couldn't make it and stuff. They also goes into so Roy ended up calling. He ended up calling after Sheree asked, you know, where he was, where her man was. She acting all giddy like girl. So she had to put him on face. He video called. She put him on. She's like, yeah, hey, she's like, here go the ladies. They went, oh hi, and Marlo went, is that Roy? Sure, I know Roy. Me and him went on a date. And you got Drew over there. Drew, oh my God, here we go. I said, and Marlo, when we went on a date, you know, she only went on one date. She went. That's all. She went. He actually, she went. No, she went. He actually DM'd me. She went. That's how we actually met. She went. He DM'd me, and she went. He DM'd me about something. I was doing a movie, and I was on the set and I'm trying to figure out outfit or whatever, and he DM'd about that outfit, and then after that he was DMing me a couple of times, and we chit chatted, and then we ended up going on. Sure, we went on a date. Sure, we went on a date. That was it. And so I'm like, okay. So, you know, that's all it was, and that's all she said. She didn't say nothing else about it. They kind of, you know, people glancing over. She said, like, he DM'd her. And so, you know, you got, Kenya family came back to the table, and, you know, and said, like, they were still talking about it and stuff, and just making it clear, you know. Marlo said, no. Marlo said, well, trained multiple days, you know, Kenya said something. She said something nasty to her. Well, oh yeah. Well, he figured out what not to date. I said, girl, shut up. I said, shut up, Kenya. I said, just shut up. Because I said, the nastiness that you have for somebody is it's not funny. It's really not. It's not classy. It shows nothing. It shows how much you're nothing, and it's uncalled for. And so Marlo made it quite clear. Marlo said we only went on one date. Marlo said it was a lunch date. They said it was a lunch date. That was it. And Marlo confessed. Marlo said he cool. Marlo said it was a lunch date. He not all. And Marlo said it was a lunch date. He cool. He's a cool guy, but he just wasn't for me. That's all. It's no big deal. And I said, I'm glad that Marlo didn't. I said, I'm happy that Marlo didn't stoop to any of Kenya's attacks. Because Kenya was trying her best to get her to sink low, but she didn't. And Marlo, good for you. So, you know, they continue at the table. So, this is when everything get good, y'all. So, we got Sheree. So, Sheree went, Drew, is you gonna pay the chef? Cause I heard online and on social media that in the blog that there's a chef you ain't paid. I said, bitch. and Drew went, girl, why you whispered? Girl, Trey, girl, why you whisper? Trey, because Trey, it's a chef over there. Trey, you got a chef over there. You gonna pay it? I said, bitch. And Kenya like, Sheree, how you gonna ask her that? Girl, shut up. Cause you would have asked her the shit anyway. I said, y'all be killing me. Like, Sheree have every right to ask her that. Like, I would have asked her that too. Shit. So Drew was like, you know, Drew ain't well. It's a lawsuit and stuff. So the lady, she was a chef. She wanted to cook for us, and it was hair in the food. So the stuff that y'all are hearing online is all false. And, we gave her a chance. But I said, girl, bye. They went in. Sheree went, so how much was Sheree said, so how much she asked you for? She went, $1,000. Marlo was like, $1,000? Girl, I can give you $1,000, girl. I said, I said, girl. I said, a lousy thousand, bitch. I said, girl, you can't pay. I said, girl, you could have paid her that $1,000. And I said, girl, you know it's more than $1,000, but you go keep it. You go lie just to lie. And Drew, like, I thought me and you were good, Sheree. I thought me and you were good. We was paying Detroit, girl. What? We good. Sheree, wait, when was that? Sheree, like, we got, Sheree, when was that? We ain't got no rush, Sheree, like, we ain't got no problem. Sheree, we are, but I'm asking. Sheree said, Sheree, so are you gonna pay him? So is y'all gonna, what she say, is y'all gonna pay him? After she asked, what was she being so fucked about that bitch? Ah, bitch. I said, nah, girl. Sure right, girl. You know you were best for that hoe. Oh, you know you were best, but it was good. I loved it. Ah, baby. So I said we're gonna do a little clip. So they got the fellas outside. They really weren't talking about nothing, as usual. Back to the ladies. And we get back in. I said, so the ladies still are chit-chatting, whatever. This is when we get into Sheree, and I'm saying, ladies, Sheree, trip coming up, to Portugal. And I want, we're going to be all, it's a healing trip and everybody can heal, get through this is a healing trip for me. And I want everybody to heal, get through their stuff. I'm happy, Courtney, that you're going to be on the trip, girl. Courtney went, I'm happy too, girl. I'm happy too. Maybe you can help me out since you're a crisis. Since you're a crisis manager, you're a crisis manager and stuff. And Courtney went, girl, she went, you don't need my help. I said, bitch, I know that's right. Bitch, you don't need my help. I'm just happy to go, just be on the trip, girl. I ain't trying to help nobody. And that's when shady ass Kenya doing Kenya. Kenya, well, so how Kenya went, huh? Crisis. How she gonna help with her and when her and Candy had an issue? And so how she gonna help the situation? And Courtney went, girl, what? Courtney went, yeah, girl, like you do. I said, bitch, get up. And that's when I said, because Kenya didn't like that. Kenya didn't like that Courtney got with her. She didn't like that at all. And so she started, she didn't like the Kiki and back that Courtney gave her. Kiki gave her back the same, excuse me. So Courtney gave her back the same energy that Kenya was giving off. Mean girl energy. Shadiness. So I said, Courtney gave her back it all. And she didn't like it. So she acting like, saying that Courtney touched her 3 times. Courtney actually didn't touch her 3 times. Courtney actually didn't touch her. Courtney only touched her when Kenya when Kenya grabbed her arm. That's when Courtney grabbed her, and so Courtney grabbed her with both her hands. So apparently, yeah, that made 3 times of a touch. Girl, bye, cause you had her you was holding her arm, and so she with you like good. And Drew she just telling you about her. She went, Kenya went, so don't touch me. Kenya went, I don't know you like that. I'm just getting to know you. So respect my boundary. And Courtney went, girl, I didn't touch you. Courtney said, I ain't touch you, girl. I said, I love it. And Drew went, she just tell you about her boundary. I said, Drew, shut up. Shut up, Drew. Shut up. I said, because I said the main hoe right there, the one across from you named Candy, and the one across from Courtney named Kenya, don't give a damn about you. It will throw you under the bus like they throw everybody else under the bus. Because I'm waiting for when they throw Minetta under the bus. Because Minetta, you going to get thrown under the bus by the person that you so-called riding or dying for this season named ugly ass Kenya and Candy. Girl, they going to drop you so hard you going to wish that you were cool with the rest of the other ladies who actually like you for you because you say you an independent woman and you independent and you don't follow no bitch, but you been following these two bitches. So after that, go on. Candy like it's time to go. She get up, go get her butler, and tell him it's get him a signal. It's time to go and stuff. So after that, next day they show all the ladies get ready, packed up to go. Candy got upset stomach, so she had an upset stomach all the way to Portugal, all the way to Portugal, and stuff. So they get there and everything. On the ride to the hotel, Sheree has a talk with the ladies, telling this is a healing trip. Everybody to get along, get everything out, and us to heal and rebuild, and just get along with each other. It don't matter if we can't work stuff out. At least be cordial with each other. That's what this is about. And she done turned her head during the middle of Sheree thing because it's like she's on the bullshit for no reason, and it's like that's the problem. I said y'all thinking it's Marlo. It's not Marlo. It's Kenya. Kenya's the problem. Candy the problem. Because Candy too far up that ass, and Candy got a bad personality and attitude, just like Kenya. So it's like, yeah, let's be real here. So when they get to the hotel, everybody, calling they who call their significant others, they can get in touch with them because the time difference is either 13 or 14 hours difference and stuff. Either everybody sleep or whatever. Who knows? So some of them they sit down to have to eat a little bit and chit chat. So they end up eating a little bit, and they end up talking about Drew ended up telling the ladies that Ralph is over in Vegas auditioning for the Black Magic Mike because of the either or female producer or somebody that did the video, her music video, a part of that, wanted him to audition for it. So so the ladies and all, you got her, the one that she called her homegirl, they laughing at her ass and looking at her funny, like, huh? What, girl? Like, yeah, it's like, so she feeling a certain way about the things that's happening with this, and she don't know. So I'm like, okay, why would you want him to do that? Why? Because first of all, he don't have the body for that. I said, your man don't have the body for that. I said, because that gut he ain't got a six-pack, girl. He ain't even close. He ain't even close, girl. He too worried about the pecs and them biceps. He ain't worried about that stomach. That's what he worried about. He ain't studying the stomach. He's studying the pecs, that chest and them biceps. That's all he works on. He don't work on the gut. So I don't understand why he even going up. Why they even? I said, girl, so you believe that lie? Cause I said there's no way in hell they would pick him. But okay, whatever works for you. So the ladies end up eating and going to their room. So they split off, and you got ladies certain groups of ladies together. So we got Mignetta and Drew, checking out their room and stuff. And they ended up going to the everybody ended up going to the patio, to the balcony of the patio, and chit chatting. The ladies, in groups. So groups of two. So we got Mignetta and Drew out there chit chat, and we end up finding out that Mignetta actually has an orphanage of her own orphanage in Africa and stuff. And Drew says always wanted to go to she been to South Africa, but she never been to Africa. I said, and I said, Mignetta looking at her like, okay. I said, bitch, girl, is you dumb? I said, girl, South Africa is Africa, girl. It's one thing. You been to Africa, girl. I said, bitch. I said, what in the world is going on? I said, but they continue, and I'm like, with Mignetta, I said, side note, with Mignetta telling about her orphanage, I said, like, Mignetta, you so stuck on defending Candy and starting bull with Marlo and defending Kenya that you taking away from telling about who you are as a person, because you actually do have a real storyline of your own to present to everybody. Because it's like you came in like you came in last season. It's like I was feeling you, and then this season I'm not feeling you because I said you came in shady. Because I said this so-called sister, you call her Candy, because she was mad about you not having her back when she was going toe to toe with Marlo, which I don't understand. Like you going toe to toe with her, you going toe to toe with one of your friends, and you want another friend to defend you. That's bullshit. That is straight up bullshit. There's no way in hell another friend should be coming into something that you having with a friend. That you grown enough to handle that yourself. But since you didn't got an issue with the girl, and you don't like Marlo and all this stuff, girl. So yeah, you stopping your own bag, girl. Because it's like you actually got more of a storyline, not just because who your baby daddy was. You got a storyline of your own, bigger and better. But moving on, so her and Drew talking, and Drew complains about Sheree, because she mad at Sheree for Sheree not coming to her and telling her about bringing up that lawsuit and stuff. She feel a certain way about it because she could have came to her woman to woman, and they could have had a one-on-one conversation about it and stuff like that. I'm like, girl, shut up, girl, you playing too much for me. So moving on, we move on to Candy and Kenya. They really weren't talking about anything, to be honest. Kenya's still going through a divorce and stuff, over 3 years, and that. Then they talked a little bit about Roy, the new dude, and stuff, and they talked about Roy dating Marlo, and Candy asked, "Do you know about Roy dating Marlo?" She said, "Yeah, I knew." She said, "He told me about it. It was just a lunch date. That was it." And I'm like, "Girl." I said, like, okay. She's like, "It wasn't that," and he said it wasn't that. I said, "Girl, he went on a date with her." I said, "All it was." Girl, you used to date. I said, "Girl, you used to date in somebody else sloppy seconds. So what's new?" I said, "You're used to it, girl. You're used to it. You only had one real man that you actually dated on here one time that I know of. That's it." But okay. Moving on. So we move on from there. We move on to Sonya and Marlo. So Sonya goes to Marlo room and stuff like that. They chit chatting about the stuff that happened. They chit chat. So Sonya brings up Saya brings up the whole thing, the DMs and stuff like that, when they had to do with Rory and stuff like that, and that them how they act, how they just brushed it off when they had a problem with Montel, and how Montel with DM and Kenya had a problem with Montel DM and her and all that stuff. They had an issue with it. You know, she brought that up. She said it's very weird that it ain't a problem. And Marlo was like, you know, yeah. Marlo said it's what it is. At the end of the day, Marlo said it was fine. Shwayne, we went on one date. Shwayne, he was cool. He just wasn't for me. He was born. He was born to me. But you know, he's right for Kenya. Shwayne, they good together. He right just for Kenya. You know, Shwayne, one thing you can tell, one thing you know about me, and one thing for sure is you over the last 10 years, you only seen one man with me. And we done synced over 100 with her. I said, bitch. Yes, we have. And we don't know if half of them was married or bald. Most of them was bald. She ain't lied about that one, baby. But I said, we move it on. So the ladies end up going out to dinner. So at dinner, they go have a Portugal dinner and stuff. So, you know, some ladies did try, some ladies didn't. They had regular, you know, they had everyday food. You know, you can go eat everyday food. Some people tried it, some people didn't. Who really cares? You know. But they ended up having excuse me, Sheree ended up talking about this is a healing trip and stuff like that. So if anybody have any stuff they wanted to get off their chest and talk about with one another, we can do that now and stuff like that. So Courtney started off. Courtney was like, you know, Kenya. So Kenya fake looking at her so-called not too cute face and silverware. Courtney said, so Kenya, I didn't know that we had an issue, but Sheree brought it to me, telling me that you had a problem with me from the other day, and I just wanted to know what's the problem. And Kenya was like, well, the issue was I felt like when you was touching you touched me 3 times, and I just felt like when you was laughing at me, and I felt like that was condescending. And when you did that, I was like, oh, I'm not having it. Oh, So I felt the way like you don't touch me. I said, girl, you felt because she came right for your ass. She gave you the same energy you gave her, 100%. That's what it was. And you went into, you know, uh, so they talking, and she went into, you know, I thank Drew for what Drew said, you know, that, you know, she's not being she just setting her boundaries and whatever and stuff like that. And Courtney was like, you know, you don't come off. Courtney said, you may seem, you come off as a mean girl to the other girls. That's how you come out. But she like, I don't know. But she ain't. It seemed like that was the energy you was giving. I said, bitch, she's a mean girl. I said, she's a total mean girl. And she was giving mean girl that day. She was being a bitch, as she always is. And I said, there ain't no way in hell nobody can say, oh, Kenya, nobody can take Kenya personality. I said, what? I said, being an ass. I said, she passed the word of an ass. And I said, I know what an ass is. She ain't even a smart ass. Because, baby, that's what I am. I have a smart ass mouth and I'm smart ass. And I use it. She's not even that. She just a jackass. That is what Kenya is. She's worse than that. She's evil. 100%. So, you know, after that, you know, we moved on to Drew. So Drew bring up her stuff with Sheree. And she's like, so Sheree, I have an issue with you. My issue with you, Sheree, is I heard that you, girl, I heard that you was talking about me behind my back. And because you were, Sheree went, okay, so you heard I was talking about you behind your back? Yeah, I said, Sheree is going to give it to her. Shane, yeah, I heard you were talking about me behind my back. And you weren't woman enough to say the stuff to my face about the lawsuit. I said, girl, it's Sheree. Why? What? Sheree, okay. Sheree said, so you was lying. Sheree went, okay. Sheree said, so you was lying on me. Sheree said, so you lied on me about the reunion stuff, about the reunion and the stuff being taken back. Hold on. Them two different things. We didn't work past all that, girl. We didn't work past all that. We didn't got past all that, Sheree. We didn't work past that. I'm talking about now. Sheree, wait, what? Sheree, wait, what? Sheree, when you been lying on me. I said, girl. Sheree, like, girl, you gonna bring it, then bring it. Sheree, well, I don't care. Like, you think because Courtney, no, she was Courtney, my friend, and I already knew Courtney was gonna come back to you and tell you. But it's like she already told you at your house about it. So why would you be? I'm like, Drew, you just apparently, so now Drew, you just lied completely that whole entire round. So you knew exactly that Sheree was gonna bring that up. That's what it was. At your house, you knew that Sheree was gonna bring that up, and you acted all like you didn't know what she was talking about. So, yeah. So they continue going at it, and it caused the other ladies to jump in because she was talking about the stuff, the She About Sheree stuff being taken back. So Candy and Kenya said, it was true that the stuff did get taken back. The She About Sheree stuff was, they were told that the stuff needed to be taken back. And Sheree said, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Sheree said, I didn't do it, and I didn't tell nobody to take it back. Because she went, because Marlo got like 15 pieces. Marlo, when I showed did, in confession, she said, I got like 5 pieces, y'all. I got a shirt. She had the head on. She said, I got another shirt. I got a That's like, she said, shoot, I got a lot. I said, because I said, y'all the dummies. I said, to me, y'all the dummies that gave y'all stuff back. Because I said, if you would, they brought the stuff out to give to y'all. And they gave it to y'all to take off the rack. Y'all choose to took. I said, except that bag that was on the rack that Sheree said that was hers. Cool. But everything else on the rack should have been yours. Y'all should have picked. If Marlo got her stuff, why y'all didn't take y'all's? Why did y'all give it back? That's on y'all. Because Miss Marlo got hers. So, they going back and forth. It really didn't. Nothing really, they really came to no agreement or anything. So at that point, they ended up eating. And as they eating, Kenya gonna say, girl, Sheree, girl, you could have did better, girl. You need to be a better host. Sheree, like, girl, I am a better host. That's what, girl, I am being a host. An excellent one. Sure, you weren't excellent just a minute ago. Trying, girl, bad. I said, Sheree, white girl, get out. Sheree, I ain't on Kenya. Like, girl, get out my face. That's when Drew ended up walking out, fake crying. I said, girl. Here we go. So she stormed out crying and stuff. And so, Marlo went, girl, Sheree, girl, she crying, girl. Girl, you the host. Go get her, girl. Go fix it, girl. Sheree, go fix it, girl. Sheree, she hurt, girl. You hurt her, girl, she hurt. Sheree, I'm hurt too, Marlo. Marlo went, and? Marlo went, okay, but you the host, girl. Go fix it. I said, bitch. So we got Sonya, Kenya. It was Sonya, Kenya, that went out to check on her. Candy didn't even move. And that to me, it means a lot. Like, that's supposed to be your friend, and you have no sympathy for your friend, regardless of if she's faking or not. That's your friend. But if you were crying, you want people to show you the same type of emotion and stuff. No. I said, because if you don't show it to them, then you're not gonna get it in return. But I said, Drew, you wanted to be friends with Kenya and Candy. You get what you get, girl. But I said, that's all that happened. Y'all like, subscribe, comment, share on all social media. It's your boy, Paul Bradley. And thank y'all for tuning in. And I'll be back to y'all with episode 11 this week. I'm going to try to do it before the new will come out. I can't promise you, but we'll see. Bye, y'all.